Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. This would normally have been a very fresh video. Unfortunately, I have no idea what happened, but somehow somewhere in the middle, I accidentally paused the recording. And yeah, it's kind of annoying because the games were getting really good near the end. There was this one game that was very interesting and whatnot, but well, back to the old drawing board. Actually, it's not back to... This can be your first time to see this one again. At least I tested the concept out, so at least I made some of the changes already in advance. So this is Historic Brawl, if you notice, and this is the deck I've chosen. So here we have Inniaz, the Gale Force. So this is our card from Jumpstart. It's basically flying matters. So it's 3 blue for 4 Jin flying. Has an activate ability of 2 and white or blue for attacking creatures with flying, get +1/+1 until end of turn. But here's the more interesting one. Whenever 3 or more creatures you control with flying attack, each player gains control of a non-land permanent of your choice controlled by the player to their right. Okay, so in 2-player, this basically means I get to exchange something I control that's a non-land with something that you control that's a non-land. So... And sometimes the exchanges can be very profitable for us. So that said, we're not exactly rushing to a lot of flyers because if it's the small flyers, we do run into problems there. So our game plan is mostly revolves around the 2 to 3 mana range with and hoping to hit one of our heavy hitters. I originally had some even more expensive ones, but they were causing havoc with the mana. So my accelerants are essentially Arcane Signet, Mind Stone, Somatic Compass. This also counts as an extra land. Birth of Meletis gets us some mana as well. Warden of Eva's Isle, a way to reduce costs. Same with Watcher of the Spheres. How do we protect our stuff? Hushbringer protects against certain ETB abilities. Kind of a non-bow with Hanged Executioner, but that's fine. Actually, it's also a non-bow with Angel of Sanctions and Angel of Grace. I need to be careful with that. We have Nimble Obstructionist, a way to counter some of their activated trigger abilities. Kira Great Glass Spinner as a way to protect our stuff in general. Have ways to draw cards, Elite Guard Mage, Tide Skimmer. We have Siren Storm Tamer and Cerulean Drake as additional protection. Pact of Negation, that's pretty much our nuclear option if we need to protect stuff. And as far as removal... This used to be very removal light. It was literally just settle the wreckage, shatter the sky. I did not craft a Wrath of God. But after some games, I added a few more some targeted options. So we have Seal Away, we have Cast Out as our additional options, and that's pretty much it. It's actually depending on the deck you're up against, it's actually reasonable to counter this. To make some great exchanges. Our flyers are decent, but it will pale in comparison towards certain cards. Getting the right exchange is fine. And here we go. Me playing again. As I said, this is a 2 to 3 mana. This is a 2 to 3 mana deck. So no, just more of a 3 to 4. So I generally avoid even with a cast out here. I generally avoid keeping 2 landers. Okay, this one's fair. It has a signet. So I probably run out. Okay, this is Niv Mizzet. So I want to run out Hushbringer, but relatively late. So I'll run out the Arcane Signet first. Next turn we can run Kira Great Glass Spinner. Then we can. Also, some of our flyers have flash, so that's actually a very good way to do a surprise Inniaz. So since this is a Niv Mizzet deck, we definitely want to land the Hushbringer later. If we land it too early, it's just going to eat a removal spell. Opponent has their own Arcane Signet, so timing. So I will play Kira first because we can flash the Spectral Sailor. Nice. Kira, very annoying for our opponent. They will need mass wipes, though the Niv Mizzet deck has quite a few of them. So I'm expecting cards like Deafening Clarion, almost every rat in existence. So at least the Hushbringer will buy some time. When it plays Mind Stone, so they will hit. So they will hit 5 man. Although this one is colorless, so that one doesn't matter. They need to hit a colored source. Okay. I kind of want... No, I don't want to play these out because Deafening Clarion is still an issue. I actually want to hold these back. Just draw a card. Because we know our opponent... Based on the mana, oh wait, our opponent could. What was I thinking? Oh, phew. Okay, we dodged the bullet. Definitely playing Hushbringer next turn. What was I thinking? If our opponent had an untapped land and it happened to be blue or... No, it just happened to be blue. No, it didn't matter. Because this one would produce any color that was missing. This one black, green, red. Yeah. Atris. Okay, that's fine. So... We'll see how... Yeah, they definitely kept that one. Okay, Elite Guard Mage, but... Oh, and the Assassin's Trophy is not gonna do much. We still need to hit one more mana to get Inniaz down, but if we can, we have options. We will be able to say trade Spectral Sailor. We'll just take the 3 damage. If our opponent has a Rat effect, so be it. Deafening Clarion. Yeah, it's just... Let's just exile the Crassus. Bought us a turn, but we still need to hit mana. Otherwise, I'm just playing Elite Guard Mage, and that's a real feel bad. Opponent plays Clotis. Oh wow. Yeah, this is kind of why I don't really like Niv Mizzet decks. They just play all the... They just happen to hit their mana. Oh wait. So we're going to lose a bunch of our stuff. We will at least have mana for Surprise Angel of Grace. We could just play the Baneslayer, bait it out. If our opponent's going to Assassin's Trophy us, that's kind of fine. Ashiok, Nightmare Muse. Yeah, this one's the part that annoys me. Mana base is too good for Historic. At least I won't have to see this anymore for Standard, so there's that. And unfortunately, we need to ping this down. I cannot allow this to get up really high.
You must be subdued.
So the plan now is to be able to drop Angel of Grace, hopefully the opponent is kind of tapped out. Yeah, holding the Sphinx of Foresight. It's kind of sad. I had some decent matchups a while ago. Now you're gonna see me lose really badly. Okay, that one's not so bad. Angel of Sanctions was a good hit here. Now let's see what our opponent does. He has way too much mana. We'll definitely cast something. Tamio, Collector of Tales. Opponent is still holding up red and black and green. That's a problem. If our opponent taps out on one of those, I'm fine. I can...
I know I noted this somewhere.
Tries to hit the Dovin's Veto, whiffs. I guess I just play it now. Let's get the Assassin's Trophy out of the way. Seven mana. Our life total is way too high. I could just cast Inniaz, but I'm gonna force our opponent to respond to our stuff. Now, Baneslayer Angel, kind of wish this was more of an Acroma. The protection from colors was more relevant than, say, well, it will protect against Niv Mizzet, but we're kind of having other problems at this rate. I would like Cast Out for Clotis. Yeah, opponent returns Mortify just to snipe that. That's annoying, but it's but expected. Okay, we lost our own Field of the Dead. We lost some of our other good options. Yeah, probably good. And our opponent's already has a live field. Yep, so where did we go wrong here? We didn't ah, man. I guess I can say where we went wrong is that we just had a problem with we just have a problem with simply all good stuff decks. It's pretty much the consistent complaint I have all the time. And oh well, I'll leave it at that. I'm not. I can go easy on the complaints afterwards. I'll probably complain again if I run into another Niv Mizzet deck with another good curve there. Oh my gosh, is this a mill deck? This sounds like a mill deck. We have a Warkite. We have 3 mana, we're just 1 more away. And more important thing is we have Linvala. So in fact, I'm probably gonna run the Warkite first, then just start running these one by one. One goes Thassa's Oracle. Now, Linvala will not protect against that, but the thing is they play their Thassa's Oracle immediately. My concern is that it's not just the Oracle, there's the Thassa herself. So I'm literally just holding up Seal Away. Probably bait the counter. Narset, okay.
I know 88 ways to defeat. Pick, meditate, and prepare.
Okay, secure at best the Sea God. Yeah, we'll seal that away. Let's just... This could also have Nyx Lotus, so that would be a problem as well. Do you want me to... Yeah, dito tan na.
not prepared for this.
Okay, opponent having a whirlwind denial is probably an issue. Well, I guess I can just keep swinging with Warkite Marauder all day. Okay, Fatal Passage. Oh, if I can land tricks somehow, that would be great. If our opponent actually has a count, okay, they didn't try to counter it. Nimble Obstructionist would be really annoying. So we're actually waiting for our opponent to tap out. They have to be antsy at 4 mana. Cycling. So now our opponent's going to try to rush Kiora Best the Sea God. And our opponent concedes. Wow. Did they have no response? It's possible. Locking away the Thassa's Oracle is one thing. Having a big flyer. It's also possible our opponent must have been... No, if it was just tons of lands. I think our opponent had tons of counter spells. That's pretty much what happened. And as soon as I resolved the tricks, it kind of ended it for them. So they could have tried to wait for... They could have tried to wait and hit... Okay. As I said, you definitely want to have 3 mana. Sure, we have the Compass, but even this one requires 3 mana to activate, so I'm definitely going to mulligan this. Be very aggressive in mulligans here. I do like having Linvala, though. I do like having Hushbringer. We have early plays. But we also have a lot of late game plays. I'll take the mulligan. This piece. Okay, definitely keeping this one. So turn 1 Spectral Sailor, turn 2 Signet. Then turn 3 take Arcane Signet, play Spectral Sailor. Then we play a Signet of our own. Next turn, I'm tempted to play Elite Guild Mage and call it there. Oh, this is a Shrine deck. Does this target? It targets. Now, he could just target normally, then just use a regular burn spell. Sanctum of All. Gonna start digging for shrines now. So we have a Glacial Fortress. Oh, we can actually borrow their shrines. So probably starts pinging us. Or does he have a way to remove? Oh, they can then get the regular oh no, they went for this one. Adds ton of mana. Okay, if I were to take a shrine, I probably will take... Okay, why do they need a ton of mana? Kenrith? Honden of Seeing Winds. And Honden of Cleansing Fire. And then I exchange my Arcane Signet for... They probably should have a Rat effect. They're gonna I'll exchange it for Cleansing Fire. So they'll draw a few cards. Yeah, Rat Effect ruins it for us. If they try to take out Inniaz one time, I guess I just play. Oh, he's gonna take out Inniaz. This isn't. Discard the land, ping this. That's fine. Also, I wish there's a way to track which one got hit. Okay. So we lose that. Yeah, take action, command zone. Next turn. Ooh, okay, gonna take out the Great Glass Spinner. So it's gonna wipe our board. Sanctum of Stone Fangs, so that's gonna be a problem. We can activate Linvala, but this will just kill it. Chromatic Lantern. Terror of the Peaks. Yeah, I guess we took the wrong shrine. That was a mistake. Yeah, I should have taken this one first. This one was free damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to concede this one. I let this one go. If this is something I'm gonna encounter, I think I should add a copy of Planar Cleansing, though that's something to consider. Yeah, we made a mistake there. We should have taken the damage Honden because we were relying way too much on Kira, Great Glass Spinner. It was only a matter of time before our opponent nuked us. So, yeah, we should have taken the Infinite Rage Honden. They would have still been able to discard a bunch of cards, but at least they wouldn't be taking our creatures out for free, and we would have been able to play Linvala. So, we're gonna keep this one. Temple. Yeah, Temple looking for another land. Okay, I'll take the Terramorphic Expanse. Probably won't play the Warkite Marauder too soon. We do have Winged Words. I'm gonna play the Warkite Marauder first. Next turn, I just play Hanged Execution. Really need one more mana to get Inniaz up. I am actually tempted to just play the draw card. No, never mind. We hit our lands. So I'll actually play the Elite Guard Mage first, because next turn I can just do Hang. Also, if our opponent has a rat, it's just 2 creatures compared to this one. We need more creatures if we want to get Inniaz live. So next turn we have multiple options. Opponent holding back. Also, our opponent's, well, has 2 blue mana. Let's swing with these 2, see if our opponent has the Settle. We could use the lands anyway, so Settle's not so bad. Okay, opponent just takes it. Yeah, let's draw a few more cards. Okay, there's the Dovin's Veto, so... Let's play the Kinjali Sunwing. Could still have another counter spell. At least let's get rid of them as soon. Let's get rid of them as much as we can. Okay. We could also just be eating a Wrath. Seal away? Well, our opponent's definitely casting Teferi next turn. X equals 1, so... yeah, spreading out the CMCs also helps. I'd be shocked if he decides to take out the Warkite Marauder right now. I can play Limbala just to lock it down.
I'm known for my whole
My concern is our opponent has a counter spell. But I have to try. This is it's too juicy. Your Teferi is mine. I was concerned our opponent had a counter spell there. Oh wow, we actually slipped it through. We got their Teferi. And usually one exchange is usually enough to break their opponent's spirits, especially if it's a very key card. Like, what would I have done there? Oh yeah, I would have just kept taking it up. Opponent would have been forced to tick up to 5. Okay, Kinnan. Here's hoping that that we have a settle early. Well, Hushbringer is kind of fine. I will play Skycat first. It gives us... no, we have to play Arcane Signet first. So basically, I want to be able to play something plus borrow. Opponent... whoa, opponent super aggro on the mill. Mulligan. Did our opponent just tilt? Or insert that the shuffler is broken here? I have no idea what happened. That was way too many mulligans. Is it Divine Punishment? I don't think so. Okay, opponent did end up keeping something, so... Mox Amber. Okay, so he's going for the aggro. Place a drover first, okay. I am saving this one for Kinnan because, well, our opponent has hit mana already at this point. You know, this one is fine because it still leaves up to 2 mana. Okay, opponent plays Kinnan. So this is 2, 4, 5. Well, it gets to recast it again, so this is where Angel of Sanctions comes in. We only need 2 mana, okay. So 2 4s, 2 4s, 2 4 6. Once upon a time. super desperate, but we're gonna keep delaying this as long as possible. It's a oh, we don't get it because of our own angel. Oops. But he doesn't get it either, so we have that as a bonus. However, it doesn't affect this. He should have seen it though. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do we exchange? We'll probably exchange Kolga for Skycat Sovereign. Or actually just exchange it for Angel of Sanctions. And if we actually have time, we can just keep making cats. Opponent digging, though Nyx Bloom Ancient generates a ton of mana. Still looking. It's a Crater Hoof, but it whiffs because of this. So Crater Hoof's not an issue. In fact, can survive Kogla just fine. So okay. I guess the best bet is play Kira Great Glass Spinner. So this one survives. The Hushbringer dying, I don't want that to happen, so I probably just give him the Arcane Signet and retake my Angel of Sanctions. So Hushbringer ruins Kinnan. At least it ruins Creator Hoof, it ruins Maze and Boar Runners. If our opponent doesn't have removal for this, we should be fine. Then next turn, I probably just Still digging. It's a Meteor Golem. Oh, it whips too! Hushbringer, wait, Hushbringer MVP. Let's make sure I didn't. Yeah, it's still running. Oh my gosh. And this becomes a copy. It's wait, why is it just 1/1? I know this is a Spark Double, right? Yeah, it's a Spark Double. Yeah, view the printed cards. Spark Double. And he doesn't have any reach. Normally he would have ruined it, but Hushbringer ruins everything. Finale of Dev. Oh, that could ruin us actually. X equals 10. Oh, that actually ruins. Wait, hold on. Doesn't give haste. Doesn't give trample. This just entered the battlefield. This did not. So this has trample. Ulamog. Which ones can actually? Oh, how? Oh wow, everything could attack. Wait. Oh, it does give haste. Wow, he survived off the top. He's so close. Oh, I had the Pact of Negation too. I should have capped. I wasn't paying attention. That was bad. Ah, defeat from the jaws of victory. That was so close. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I wasn't paying attention. I thought it didn't have haste. I had the pact to... Ladies and gentlemen, read the cards. I did not read the cards. I'll own up to it. That's my fault. Oh man, that's defeat from jaws of victory. Yeah, so Finale of Devastation gives haste. I thought it was just Crater Hoof. So we have mono black control here of some sort with Rankle. Okay, Kira's opponent kept a 7-hander. I'll keep this, but we're probably not gonna win with this. Rip Breaker. Okay, we got turn 2 Mind Stone, so we could. We got turn 2 Mind Stone, so we might be able to sneak in Vala. Oh wow. Take it back. We're gonna get hit by this first. And we get Jurist for the Mind Stone. Okay, so much for that plan. I guess plan B, Automatic Compass. Opponent probably plays Rankle, hits us, forces us to discard. We'll discard Island. Can't play Linvala. I might play Resplendent Angel just to chump. Opponent plays Gonti, Lord of Luxury. I don't get to see what they take. And I don't get to see the bottom of the library as a result. So I'm actually scared what our opponent takes. Yep. I'll actually just play the Watcher just to drop my mana cost a bit. It will allow me to drop Resplendent and Kira next turn. Opponent probably has removal. Yeah, we punted that one. That was a that was a super feel bad. Nope, you have to take the hit. I think our opponent sacks creature, so this one gets lost. I'll probably still play. I could discard the Resplendent Angel. Let's say it's just the sacker. Oh, no discard? Oh, it sacks the Gonti. That's a way to get it back, I should. Okay, so. Just to have something to block, but I'm pretty sure our opponent has removal. Could even be whatever this is. Oh, it's Wing Words. Just draw a card. Okay. This will ruin the Crypt Breaker at least. Opponent plays a Mind Stone. Okay, he's ramping up. Has a cast down. Yuck. I will have no choice but to discard Kira if he goes for the discard option. One, two, three. No. So if our opponent has removal yet again, probably should concede. Our hand's already empty at this point. Yeah, opponent getting to go first. Getting the Duress, getting the Duress and multiple pieces of removal. So actually no, it's just one piece of removal. It just took us a while to get creatures. Opponent probably does not swing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next turn, probably if we can't draw a flyer, it's probably Automatic Compass. Start getting Strider. Opponent's now going wide. At least we ruined this activated ability. We ruined this activated ability. Probably shouldn't have bothered activating it. It would have given us a free activation here. It does take one more land off the... one more land out. There's the Chupacabra. We'll lose Linvala. Yeah, no way to protect it. Now our opponent's free to activate Woestrider, Crypt Breaker. Yikes. We don't exactly have ways to get stuff back. It's literally just our commander staring at our face. Okay, you got Pact of Negation, so yeah, there's that. Yeah, I can't really do anything about it. Opponent's about to start drawing a ton of cards. Discards the Brain Magnet, sure. Hanged Executioner gives us an option at least. My concern is if our opponent lands a Nightmare Shepherd, Thoughtseize. Yeah, sure. That's the only... What could I hit? Settle the Wreckage would be nice. Wrath of God... no. Raska's Contempt. Yeah, it's a good game. We just literally got answered out again with our opponent having the best creatures. Yeah, so we are super vulnerable to early discard. We really have to craft a hand of sorts. Could I fit in, say, cycling lands? Considering we don't have many early plays, we could. I guess that's one thing. That's an option we can do. Yikes. We had a few good wins in the previous video version of this. We only got one win this time. We punted the other win. That's the one that annoys me. Well, at least let's see if we can steal another Teferi. That's usually... So, Cerulean Drake, Instructionist, Ziggurat. Okay, Ziggurat's not so great. Fabled Passage is, because we can play Birth of Meletis next turn. I think the Rally of Wings is a... It's random. Probably not so fond of it. Okay, got a Lyra Dawnbringer. So we definitely need we definitely need white because we want to play Birth of Meletis for the other white. One plays Hushbringer. Okay, at least it doesn't counter that. Okay, got a Command Tower. So next turn we play this. We can actually flash this, but 3-1 is just trades with this. Oh, opponent's also in the flyer strategy. So we'll see what our opponent does. We're gonna actually just take the damage early. There's no way around it. Let's see what our opponent does. I probably just play this as normal. If our opponent has an Essence Scatter, so be it. Okay, play the Cerulean Drake. Get that out of the way. Opponent has Rally of Wings. Let's see how he blocks. Okay. Yeah, at least we got it out of the way. Opponent stuck at 2 mana is kind of helpful for us though. Just a bit concerned about... somewhat concerned about trying to... Oh, opponent just concedes right there because they got mana screwed. Okay, we didn't quite deserve that one. We were about to hit Lyra though. Yeah, now that I think of it, I'm not running Teferi. Either Teferi. Either of any of the Teferis. Could I make room for Teferi? Maybe. We'll give this one more go. So far, wins are not that exciting. I guess you can consider the mono green one a win if I was actually paying attention. That's my fault. I'll own up to it. Okay, so mono white aggro. We need to have some of our removal on hand. Hushbringer is actually fine. So I will lead on... Oh, we actually also got Sphinx of Sovereign too. So, okay, Plains Warden. Hold on. Play a Plains, play a Plains, play a Plains, play Warden, play... Okay, this is... Okay, that's the sequence we're gonna keep. So I'll play a Plains. Healer's Hawk. In that case, we play Hushbringer. At least it kind of scales to block this one. Though we probably should just take the hit. Okay, Johnny's Pride Mate. That one will grow. Is he gonna sack it? No, he won't sack it. I will play Warden now. We still need a blue mana for this, and I know I'm not getting it. So next turn, Skycat, Hanged Executioner. That should give us a buff. Heliod, the Sun Crown, grows this one out of proportion, but we do have Hanged Executioner. Probably should just take out the Pride Mate instead. And doesn't go for it. Also, can't cast Sphinx. Oh, we actually don't... No, we don't get the token, but we do get the activated ability next turn. So at least we know... Our opponent's not... will only gain life from this and or this. Heraldic Banner, that makes it 3-2. Speaker of the Heavens. If he goes for the push, I just block with Hanged... No, could ruin his day with... And the interesting thing is I can hold this up. I probably should just play the Winged Words though. I need to draw lands. Okay, there's the island, there's the Signet. Next turn we play Inniaz. We're not trade. What we trade? Actually, maybe make the cat token first. He can attack with Heliod. I probably exchanged the Warden for Heliod at this rate. Okay, attacking with both of those. Oh, it's attack. Okay, here's the thing. I need to hold back. I could just take it all. Let's see how he pumps, because I could also just take that Johnny's Pride Mate. Or I can even take Speaker of the Heavens. Let's see where he goes all in. He's spreading the love. Okay, well, not quite. It also costs 4. So, yeah, definitely playing this first. You know what? I could just give him the Signet. So this is 7 life more than starting, so 32. I could just take the Basri's Lieutenant. It will kind of shot block. Oh, never mind. Opponent concedes. I guess our opponent conceding this early means I don't get to learn what to take. But yeah, just one trigger of that, that's pretty much enough to end it. And the next turns afterward, I can just start making cat tokens, and exchange little kitties for their big stuff. And even a few turns later, I could just attack with their big stuff at that point. Okay. I don't remember if this is the same opponent, but I ran into a Galta deck before. This is not gonna win it for us. Rally of Wings doesn't help. We do have the mana. I'm taking a risk here. Wow, absolutely nothing. Okay, let's hit mulligan again. Okay, this is better. We got our lands. Got a War Kite. I'll cut the Pact. We will have to cycle the cast out. I know we need removal, but I guess we can wait. The caveat is this is literally my only answer to whatever they put down. So the fact that our opponent's not playing, okay. Good thing we kind of held on to that. Now, crossing fingers, our opponent does not have Crawl Harpooner. Probably has something bigger like okay, Druid of the Cowl. Mana Ramp is there too. There's a Terramorphic Expanse, but we need to go away. So next turn, if our opponent has something we need to remove, I will just play the cast out right there. If not, I play the Terramorphic Expanse first so that we have the option to drop in Inniaz. Again, it's a case of we need to exchange our stuff for their stuff. If we can draw another flyer, that would be perfect. We want to play Scavenging Ooze. We drew a Cerulean Drake. Okay, since we drew the Cerulean Drake, I am going to go for this instead, since we can just play Inniaz next turn. Trade the Cerulean Drake for whatever. Opponent probably wants to eat the might as well just spend the mana, eat the land. It's not a creature, so it doesn't get any benefit from it, but what the hey. So we're actually getting a few early beats here. So it's really a question. Also, the nice thing is if we do cast out, we can actually exchange the cast out for whatever they got. So it's a question, what I want them to drop something big to warrant the cast out. Hopefully not have the anti-enchantment removal. Opponent wants to force us to Vivian Arcbow Ranger. That's a good cast out target. They probably just some bump counters here though. You can't snipe that. Do I want to actually steal their Vivian? That's another question. Let's say I steal their Vivian, it probably gets killed by the Scavenging Ooze. And I don't get to... Well, actually not... Okay, goes for the counter plan. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna cast out the Vivian.
If I were you.
We'll definitely take the hit. Again, fingers crossed they don't have the Trashing Brontodon or that sort of removal. We have an Angel of Grace. I'm casting this now because I don't want them to be able to activate this.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Okay, opponent now has 7. An interesting thing is, if our opponent really goes for casting Galta, that's without answering our flyers, that's a mistake. We have an Angel of Grace. We can just drop the Inniaz. I think if our opponent drops what do you call that? If our opponent drops the Great Henge, I will auto take that. Basically, I cannot let this deck draw way too many cards. I'm not despite my colors, I'm not exactly a card draw deck. Kogla. Ooh, not good. Oh wait, it whiffs. Huh. 5, 6. Oh, I can play the Hanged Executioner, then I can trade the token. Okay, this is a much better series of events. Yeah, Kira Great Glass Spinner, it wrecks a lot of our opponent's interaction. Return of the Wild Speaker needs to start drawing cards. And opponent concedes. Yeah, after stealing their ape and ruining their combat ability. Yeah, Kira's an all-star here. Hushbringer is quite an all-star also. So at least most of our good cards, most of the really good cards are early. Cast Out is very good too. Yeah, I guess we can call it. Yeah, one more game. Why not? Quite enjoying Historic Brawl right now. Also enjoying the fact that I did not accidentally pause this one. For shame, okay, this one is a sacrifice deck, so yeah, we're... Okay, we got the Hushbringer, so there's the good news. Ooh, it's Judith plus Obosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Cerulean Drake's gonna be there too. I'm gonna... So, Fountain, Hushbringer, Fabled Passage, Cerulean Drake. Oh, if we can draw into Kira, that would be so perfect. Okay, not quite. We will have Seal away for one of their main stuff. Opponent didn't drop a 1, so probably a bunch of trees, or it could just be a pair of 1s. Goblin Banneret. I could just hold it back for a Seal away, I guess. Or I can just be mean and play the Cerulean Drake. Let's just go red after all. Like, it will protect against this. Only straight black removal. Generally, they should have some straight black removal. It's really a bad idea not to have. Could be also an Angrat's Rampage, which I would lose this one either way. At least it forces the removal now. Anax hardened by the Forge, so... Okay, I'm gonna play the Hushbringer first. So next turn, it's probably Warkite Marauder, hold up, seal away, cross our fingers for another land. Bone Crusher Giant. Okay, that's fine. If our opponent attacks with every... No, they will not attack. That's probably the downside of Cerulean Drake. So next turn, Lyra Dawnbringer, hopefully. And the bad news is this one's gonna come down for damage. Also, if our opponent gets to play Obosh, we'll face Legion War Boss. Opponent might swing with every... Oh wait, don't auto pause it. Resolve. Pass the attacks. Opponent didn't pump first, so it doesn't get the mentor boost. Let's hope our opponent doesn't have way to give Death Touch. That would be embarrassing, but there we go. At least we got rid of the Anax. Tide Skimmer to draw a card. We could just force them to answer Lyra. That's okay. Heraldic Banner, red. Phoenix of Ash. This deals. It's just 3 damage. No Obosh yet. Opponent will be forced to attack. Oh, opponent's forced to attack with the token. So that's 5 life for me. So I need to start holding up Settle since I know what's coming next. Or never mind, our opponent just concedes right there. Okay, there we go. And next turn we drop Inniaz. I probably will drop Tide Skimmer first, draw a few more cards. Or just leave the Settle, because Lyra can kind of win it on her own. Okay, there we go. So this is Inniaz, the Gale Force, and... Well, I kind of enjoyed this Historic Brawl. If only we can get Historic Brawl as a queue instead of a special event, but that's for another time. There you go. That's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. I'll be continuing my series on the pre-con decks, and I will also be doing a stream later in this coming Sunday. So that'll be Core 2021, unless something really special comes up. Did they change the stream event by this? The draft event by this point? Oh wait, Tinker's Cube draft? Ooh, this is like a combo cube. Okay. So it's all combo pieces. Oh wow. This is gonna be quite interesting. I guess we are gonna do cube. Which probably means I should do a Core 2021. No, I'll tell you what. I'll probably do a Core 2021 on stream. I'll do a regular Tinker's Cube draft. Then, if that doesn't pan out, I'll just do a Cube draft again. And that's the plan. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great weekend, everyone.